Hello again. I was editing the episode 3 video of this series, and first of all, one moment. Thank you very much for your patience, aka thank you for, I don't know, letting me cut away for like literally less than a second. Anyway, I'm like mean to you guys. Can't wait until I can post a video again and see your comments. Like genuinely, like that sounds corny, but I actually like it's like I'm talking to you guys, but like I can't fucking upload anything yet. And so it's like weird. So I was editing that video and I got bored like halfway through. And I was like, man, I fucking wanna continue playing Minecraft, and so that's what we're gonna do today. You may be able to tell by the things that I am gathering from our chest what my general plan is for today. I'm definitely going to have to like I don't know. I need to organize this shit. I do know. I know exactly what needs to happen. I need to fucking organize my chest. But, what I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by myself, is... What was I saying? I haven't gotten to the weird explosion bed mystery yet. Which, I don't know why I keep dating these videos by telling you where I'm at in the editing process. I feel like that's not, like, relevant info. It's just kind of time filler. But whatever. I'm doing my best. We are improving. So... Did you repair it with... How do you repair a bow? I should put that in there, actually. You know what else I should do that I was thinking about? I should save this golden helmet and this iron chest plate, because I got these two from the portal, and I got these 4 from the village, right? I can always check the footage to verify that. Also, I'm gonna put the bow in here because that's technically it's not. Should I put the bow in there? Because, like, it would be better if I just made a bow, right? Like, if I want a fucking bow, then I could just, like, check it out. Boom. I made a bow with, like, hundreds more durability. Not hundreds, like 100. But still, it's, like, an improvement. So I don't need that other broken-ass bow. Also, this isn't technically a genuine skeleton bow, because I repaired it using 2 bows. But then again, you know, that adds some history to it. You know, it's like if a painting gets restored, right? Then, or like, rather, if a painting, the opposite happens, and a painting is like harmed in some way, that becomes a part of the history of the painting. And sometimes restorative services take that into account when they restore the painting. And I always found that very interesting because I think on a case-by-case basis, you could argue that, you know, like the damage makes the painting more valuable sometimes. Very interesting. Very interesting. And I think that could possibly be the case here with this bow. So we're going to keep that in the archaeology chest. They said archaeology wasn't coming out in the Caves and Cliffs update, but you know what? We'll make it ourselves. We're going to plant these so they're not taking up our inventory anymore. Which is, like, right? Like, maybe... Right? Pretty nice. Yeah, surprise. The dirt that I brought up actually had no relevance to what I was doing. I was going to put them here, but I don't know. Feels kind of weird until I get that last 3. And speaking of, we need a shovel. Because we also need armor. Which is good because that actually opens up another slot. First of all, I'm gonna take these fucking arrows. Second of all, so wait, that actually opens up 2 slots. Boom, boom. No. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. You know what they say? Mr. Worldwide, and I step in the room. I'm a hustler, baby. He always like gets like weirdly into that line. I'm a hustler, baby. Like, you know what I mean? Iron shovel. Guys. Guys. Oh my gosh. Guys. I broke the first stone axe. Oh, guys. I'll never get used to it, will I? Will I No. Will we are. Shout out to Wayne Radio TV. So, you might be wondering, if you lack brain cells, what are we going to be doing today? And the answer is, as I've been alluding to, pretty readily apparent. We're going to be setting up a farming area. Or at least part of it. Maybe all of it? I don't know. Hopefully lots of it. Might want that. And that. If we want to like make chests for like the spoils of our efforts. You know what I mean? Also might need the apples when I run out of food. Still getting used to this new keyboard. I keep pressing buttons without meaning to. Last night I was playing The Binding of Isaac, just on my own. If you guys are curious about where that series is, well, I accidentally progressed a little bit off screen again. So, things are going to be a bit different next time you see it. Maybe not next time you see it. I have 1 episode in the pipeline. Speaking of things in pipes, I have peanut shards in my throat again. Listen, they're an efficient source of protein that I can eat even when I'm not hungry, okay? Like, they're convenient as fuck. But yeah, it has like you can see my cursor the entire time during that run, and it's the longest run I've ever done, but you can see my cursor. So I think I'm gonna just post it anyway, because I know you guys are always very forgiving about weird unpolished shit like that. I mean, that's why you're here at like this like weird hobbyist amateur YouTube channel that you like found from a gay ASMR video like a year ago. But I hate looking at it, and so I've been putting off editing because I hate looking at it while editing. So yeah, that's where Isaac is. And I was playing Isaac the other night, and I kept activating my fucking items with spacebar. I couldn't, like, I just, like, the amount of pressure that's, like, required to, like, laying my hand on the keys requires a different, like, pressure sensitivity than the other one. Like, this is more sensitive because the keys are raised a bit more. The keyboard was very flat. So, yeah. Oh. O'Reilly Auto Parts. No free advertisements. I'm cutting that out. I might not cut that out. But if I do, it's because of my laziness. It's not because I endorse O'Reilly Auto Parts. I hate them. Fuck you. I know nothing about them, but their jingle is, like, mildly annoying, so I hate them. It's ruined my life. We're gonna be flattening this, first of all, and trying to fill in those holes. We're leaving the archaeology site alone. We accidentally dug into like a genuine like cave. Maybe I should like keep this open. What do you guys think? I think anything that we can't jump out of immediately is a hazard, so we're definitely going to be at least doing this. Yeah, I guess that's just like part of the landscape now. Probably want to flatten this as well, so let's get this out. So yeah, every time I have like a clear intention of what I want to say, and then as soon as I press the record button, I'm like the most ADD I've like ever been. ADHD. ADD isn't a medical diagnosis anymore. I think it's important to keep up with that kind of terminology. But yeah. There's like really no reason to separate ADD and ADHD. ADHD is so weird and personalized and varied. It's like the devil himself like makes a little cocktail of every single mental illness on the planet, and he like gives it to you, and he's like, I made this just for you. And you're like, thanks, devil. And then you have to live with that for the rest of your life. And then everyone else is like, why are you intentionally annoying me? And it's like, okay, well, I don't know if I'd say I was doing that, but we're not going to replant just yet either, because I want to kind of get this area sorted. Having the trees in a high traffic area is very convenient, because then when I'm rambling, I can like, if we're gonna go make an extra bed that we can sleep out here with, because I'm not comfortable breaking our original bed, I can't believe our blue bed is gone, by the way. I truly wonder what the hell happened on that day. That fateful day. Maybe a light gray bed? Just to use some of this extra wool we have, and I don't know. Differentiate the two of them. Oh, there I go singing again instead of expressing what's on my mind. You might have noticed already, but I was going to say all the way back in the intro. It's been like 47 fucking minutes already. Watch, it's gonna be like 7 minutes in. Still, that's a long time to go for an intro. You know, I used to think the Beard Bros had a long ass like intro / ad segment at the beginning at like a minute long. Nah. I take the cake every single time for these video intros. It's like the whole video is the intro. Like, arguably there's no intro at all because it's just me say bullshit the entire time. Once again, somebody has decided to distract me by giving me a little notification. No, actually, it's a couple of my favorite YouTubers are live streaming right now. It's fun. If you're wondering who, it is Joe Hills from the Hermitcraft server and MC Prophet. I'll put the spelling in the sky right here. He does like video game analyses. I was a big fan of his thematic analysis of several Zelda games, actually. Particularly, my favorite ones were Majora's Mask, and Wind Waker was really eye-opening to me. I always thought Wind Waker was a pretty like straightforward, simple story, but it's actually very thematically rich, and I truly appreciate that. He analyzed Twilight Princess, but I truly don't remember what themes Twilight Princess had, if any. Twilight Princess is kind of a mixed bag. Not in the way you'd think, though. It's good the entire way through. Maybe not some of the minigames, but that's just Zelda. But, I don't know. Story-wise, I think it's a little direct, which is not bad. Just not bad. Even Ocarina of Time has, like, some, like... I've learned to appreciate Ocarina of Time over the years. I'm a bit of a contrarian when it comes to games that people hail as the best of all time. Because, like, no, it isn't. Art is subjective, and also, that was a game made for the Nintendo 64. It is not the best game of all time. And, yeah. So I've always had a bit of a bias against Ocarina of Time, but MC Prophet's analysis of the themes about growing up and, like, learning to deal with that kind of opened my eyes to... I truly consider it to be, like, a worthwhile game now, which may be a little late to the train there, but hey, better better late than never. So we're going to have, which is what I've been trying to say for the past like forever, we're going to have a chill episode today. A chill episode of inventory management, organization, farm setupery. I want to organize our archaeological chest a bit better. And in order to do that, I want a book and quill to write stuff down in. So I'm going to be luring some chickens over here like the Pied Piper. And that's where we're going to do that. Here. You guys have sex. Don't worry, I won't. I was gonna say I won't watch, but you guys sort of kind of freaky. You don't even care I'm right here. They don't even care. You know, I almost wish I had kept these glumps on the ground, the like hills, because if this is an archaeological site that we're going to be studying and like excavating, I would like to know how the surrounding landscape impacted the culture of whatever society built this. So hold on a second. I'm going to rewatch some old footage of this area, and I'm going to we're going to rebuild these hills. Okay, as you can see, it's been like about a Minecraft day, but I finally, through a lot of shit, figured it out. Okay, so you might see that I've included wood in these mounds. That is because over here, it's for different purposes. Over there, it's just because I ran out of dirt. But over here, it's because I ran out of dirt. And also, I'm joking. It's also... Blue axolotl is the rarest one. Blue axolotl is the rarest one. Blue axolotl is the rarest one. Fuck everything I was about to say. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Be so fast. Be so fast. Yee. Hurry so fast, please. Oh my fuck. I don't care. Legs breaky. Yeah. Yeah, blue. Blue. Exhilarating. Okay, so what I was saying, over here, a couple of the dirt blocks got exploded by creeper. So I've inserted wood into the ones that were not originally there. No, opposite of that. The ones that were originally there but are no longer there. 3 sheep, 3. And then, as I said, over here, I just ran out of dirt. Weird formations. Very difficult to... I was watching the, I was watching that part where I came out at nighttime to try and shear the sheep to replace my missing bed. And let me tell you, that was a hectic event. And it's very difficult to get proper freeze frames that can accurately identify where certain blocks are in this game. So, yeah. Ooh. Breeb. Like a little chorus, like rah. Souls of the damned. Is there? I did indeed shake the chest. Okay, so yeah, here's where I normally planted the tree. And then we're also going to leave this hole because we know that originally it was just flat. And it's interesting to have access to an underwater cave right there. These are interesting because I have no fucking clue what episode these like appeared from. Like, I don't know when these happened. I don't know when this happened. I think this was an Enderman. I might install a data pack that makes Enderman stop doing that, to be honest. I believe I already have one installed on my computer, so I don't need internet to do that. But also at the same time, I know that there's like a charm to a purely vanilla survival world. So that's why I'm not going with any resource packs or anything. Uh-oh. No. We just want him there. To be fair, there was a lot of grass here that I destroyed without regard to, you know, its effects. But I like this amount of grass. Just like a couple of tufts here and there. I like that amount. So that's why I kept it. I got dandelion and a poppy. The poppy. I sound like a fucking, like, I sound like the damn Joker. Just a dog chasing cars. Right. So, now that the landscape has been restored, mostly, fuck, guys. I want dirt. I want dirt to finish this. Let's go into a cave and see if we can find a little dirt patch underground, because I don't feel bad about mining up those. I don't need to find my way through here, so I don't need to purely put them on the right-hand side, which is what I usually do. It's a trick I learned from Paul Soares Jr., where if you want to find your way out of a cave, always put your torches on the right, so then when you need to find your way back out, you follow the torches on the left. Fun fact. Hot tip. Pretty cold tip. He's been saying that since like 2011, but still, it's pretty good. I'm sure there's a dirt patch somewhere down here that we can use. Ah, what'd I tell ya? This is valuable. I like that they have... So, when you're strip mining, or branch mining rather, both, it's very inconvenient to find dirt patches. It's better than gravel, but it's like, you know, not a thing that you look for. But I don't know. In a way, it almost feels like kind of like a treat to me. Because it's very satisfying, because it's just like a little blob that you can, you know, dig up and get rid of forever. Whereas, like, you know, the dirt on the surface, there's so much of that that, like, you'll never be done. You'll never be done digging dirt. Done digging dirt. But, yeah, underground, like, it might feel kind of inconvenient because, like, you have to switch to a shovel instead of a pickaxe. Speaking of which, do not let me break this fucking pickaxe. Or this sword. God, don't let me break the sword. Oh my god. I broke the sword, didn't I? I broke the original sword. This is the second one, isn't it? Oh my god. The fuck's wrong with me? Listen, guys. This is what happens in real museums. Sometimes a thing gets broken and it's lost forever. And that's very frustrating. Whoa. Yo. Felt that jittery, right? Y'all saw it? It's happening to this day. Why is that happening? What in the world could be causing that? Is my computer like doing some sort of like dumb fuck process without my permission? It loves to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if it's trying to update even though it can't connect to the internet. And it's just chugging for no ass reason. I wish you could bone meal dirt and make it grass. And it could like spread, I was gonna say like moss, maybe more like lichen, where it's like, or no, it could spread like nylium. But instead of doing this and it, yeah, it could spread exactly like nylium. You could just, yeah. Hey, Mojang. First of all, if you're watching, hi, how are you doing? I love you. You're making a great game. Second of all, get on this. I'm a genius. I've had the idea of the century. Another one. I think I'm gonna bring a crafting table and a bunch of iron out here for every time I see a new axolotl bubble up from the surface. All of this, yeah. Bucket of axolotl. So funny. Just because, like, I like these little guys. And I want one of every color. It's a little intrusive. There we go. Hitboxes shown. Is he really gone? Well, that's okay. This has happened before. That one looked like either somehow another blue one, which I think there's only like a 0 point something % chance of them being blue. So that'd be crazy if that was another blue one. We wouldn't need another one. We like our blue boy already. B-boy for short. Well, I guess I've just named that one. I was gonna ask you guys for a name suggestion, but I think I accidentally named these guys like before you can even say anything. Like Mr. Brown, for example. I called him that, and like, you know, that's just how I think of him now. Mr. Brown is in town. But yeah. Mr. Brown and B-Boy. Who? So, yeah. What we actually wanted to do today, let's get that established. I'm like, where's the sun? It's behind a cloud. That's interesting. Has it always been like that? Fucking phone blowing up. I don't care about the weather. I need to try and disable that. It always beeps out loud to tell me the weather, and I'm like, that's stressful, dude. Stop it. Like, I don't need that. We're gonna need a hoe. As always. Don't need this stuff on us. We could use this. Hold on for a second. I'm sorry. So that was my roommate calling. We're gonna go out to eat soon. I've been babysitting the dogs, and they just got back in town today. They're about like 20 minutes away. So I figured, you know, I should be using this time to get like dressed and shit, but actually what I'm going to do is start my little farmy area. Farmy? It's like the woman, Marge Simpson. It's like what she says. The way she refers to her husband. Piss. That one can stay. It's not really obtrusive. Okay, well. We wasted that last bone meal, but that's okay. We're gonna need a carrot for... Oh, we will need wheat for the... Okay. Oh, we need a fence for them all. Okay. Okay. Is that the correct size? 15? That I wanted? I don't know. Last night, I accidentally did the perfect calculations for, yep, there it is. I was right. 15 each. So we need one for chicken and cow, at least. Pig, maybe, just for fun. Damn it, I was gonna do it again. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just heard some shit going down with the cats. I have to go investigate that to make sure nobody's hurt. Alright. The good news is nobody's hurt. The bad news is we have even less time to sort things out now. So, yeah, we want to get a couple of these. And we want a couple of these. There we go. Right. Right. Alright. So the biggest problem with these is going to be, where the hell do we put them? Because we don't want to, you know, potentially risk jeopardizing our little operation of archaeology. But also, like, man, it's just temporary, right? Oh my god, famous last words in this game. It's just temporary. We can... we can... we can remove them later. Alright, and now we go and retrieve what we can. God damn this celestial object. I feel like once the light levels start going down, they should let you sleep. Seems a little arbitrary, the time that they let you sleep. Like, I could sleep midday if I fucking wanted to. I could stay up all night too, as well. Like, you know, real life doesn't dictate when I can sleep. They could have it just skip you 24 hours ahead, regardless. I suppose that would require additional code to be written, and it might... Sleeping's very old, so it might be a bit of a Jenga tower of coding, as it were. I know that happens with older games sometimes, and not just older games. Well, Minecraft's pretty old. It's like 10 years now. Oh. Oinker. Let's have 3 of you. Fuck it, yeah. Didn't expect the least useful animal to be the first one I get, but, you know, I was kind of expecting like a cow or something. Maybe even a chicken. So, yeah. Older games tend to have very messy code. And I know that Minecraft is a little bit notorious for that, but they've really cleaned it up since then. For instance, multiplayer works now. We take that for granted, but multiplayer used to be some Herculean task. You needed like 17 computers with their own dedicated like 45 gigabyte. That's not that big, but you know what I mean. Like, used to take some fucking doing to get multiplayer to work. Used to be real bad. Get in. Thank you. Yeah. World of Warcraft in particular is another one that I've experienced that sort of Jenga coding where they did this promotion once where if you got like this like authenticating app that like, you know, would like generate a random password for you every time you logged on, they incentivized that by expanding your backpack slot, like inventory slots. And the backpack, if you don't know, is the first bag you get in the game. You literally start the game with it, and you can't unequip it. It's always there. So yeah, expanding the backpack equipment was, the backpack inventory was like huge. This, like, you know, not something to be taken lightly. However, complications did arise that it was very difficult for them to do. And not only that, but it had ramifications because certain aspects of the code were like based off of the number of inventory slots in the backpack. Like, I don't know if it was like all the other bags were like, they just like wrote, you know, like backpack inventory -6 slots or something, you know, for certain ones. But yeah, there was a lot of patches that had to be done, and a lot of hot fixes to you know, fix all of that. One of the best effects of it, which, you know, might have been a coincidence that it happened during the time that they expanded that bag. But me and a couple of others blamed it on the bag because I think that's funny. Where the Kael'thas Sunstrider boss in the Eye in Tempest Keep, he lost his hair for a little bit, for like, I think it was like 17 days or something. Like, and updating the bag inventory snatched Kael'thas's wig. And it's still extremely funny to me personally. And yeah, I love that shit. It's fascinating to me what can happen in stuff like that, code-wise. Now, I might be cutting it pretty close, but I'm gonna try and find some chickens before my roommates get back. Whenever I talk about my roommates, by the way, I'm talking about my sister and her fiance. It's just easier to call them roommates because, like, I don't know. That's what both of them are, rather than, you know, saying my sister and her boyfriend every single time. Like, that's very cumbersome. Cluck, cluck, cluck. I feel like there's a chicken around here that I, like, was passing every time I was, like, going out for flowers. You. 2 of them. How fortuitous. Fortuitous. Okay. A lead would be nice right now, but we don't have that luxury. There you go. Smart fellas. Snart fella. You a smart fella or you a fart smella? take a quiz now to find out. I might actually end the episode when my roommates arrive. Just because I think we've been going for a little bit. Give me that shit. I think we've been going for a little bit, and this is kind of a good place to stop because we've actually gotten all the animals now. I like this little river valley, by the way. This is definitely like a river biome, by the way. Yeah. Biome, river. Minecraft river. I love that they have to put Minecraft in front of each biome name. I'm like, are you afraid you're going to forget what game you're programming? There's got to be a reason for it, but I just find it comical as somebody who knows absolutely nothing about code. What is up with this area that makes lag so extreme? You tried it. Damn, he was just getting in the way. Alright, we fucking did that. Hell yeah. Blow your fucking wig back. Gorilla. We've got all our animals. Not all of the animals in the game, obviously. We've got a good amount, though. Let me check on something. Alright, yeah. That's a pretty good length for an episode. Thank you for joining me. Next time, we will continue our organizing spree, and I hope you will join me then as well. Bye-bye.